Zwei Dinge, von denen man nicht genug haben kann. Geld und Fußball. Herzlich willkommen bei Kicken und Kohle. Mit Nico und Marco.
Welcome to Kick and Cash with Marco Terracino and Nico Stemmerman. Today in English. Marco, bist du bereit für die erste Folge auf Englisch?
Yes, I'm already ready.
Unser Gast vom BVB, Jordi Paulina. Hi Jordi.
Hi, thank you for inviting me and I'm happy to be here.
Oh, der macht direkt Englisch, dieser. Geil. Sehr schön, dass da.
Wir machen so einen Mix, ne? Deutsch, Englisch, Holländisch.
Auch Holländisch?
Ja, wenn du willst.
Ja, so ein bisschen. Frei Schnauze, wie du möchtest. How you feel?
Okay.
Okay, let's start.
First, Unit 1, first question.
Task A.
So, you played in the 4th division and knocked out Ajax. This was a brilliant start of your career, I think.
Yes, it was. I think it couldn't be better. For me personally, it was the first time in a big stadium. It was like here in Germany, you have also the cup, of course. I think Saarbrücken last season was very famous because they kicked out Bayern. And 1 month later, we played Ajax and we won 3-2. And
Amazing.
that is where my career started, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's the name of the stadium, Marco?
Oh, good question. I don't know.
Johan Cruyff?
Johan Cruyff?
Galgenwaard. We played in Utrecht.
Ah, okay. Wie nochmal?
FC Utrecht, Galgenwaard.
Ah, ja, klar.
Aber das Spiel war in Ajax oder in
Nein,
Utrecht?
war in Utrecht. We had unsere Trainingsgelände war so klein,
Ja.
dass wir tauschen mussten mit FC Utrecht und dann da gespielt haben.
Ah, okay.
Und wie war es dann, der Moment, als ihr gewonnen habt?
Ja, das war schon krass, ja. Von Anfang an hat natürlich keiner geglaubt in dieses Spiel. Wir hatten alle geträumt von einem from a win against Ajax. But we started and we thought 4-0, 3-0 loss would be good as a fourth league team against I think the biggest team in Holland. So with these thoughts, we went into the game, and everybody could play freely. And at the end, it was crazy.
And then you see in the game everything is possible. 90 minutes, even if you're 4th division and play against Ajax, but if you, I don't know, show a big performance to win this match, it's really ey, voll schwer, Alter, in Englisch. Das ist so krass, wenn du die ganze Zeit nur so Deutsch, aber
we'll try.
Easy. No, I wanted to say it's really close. The level of, I don't know, from the 4th to the, no, it's really like this in football. It's about details and you know 90 minutes. If you show a really good performance with a strong defensively mindset, and then you can bring, or you can win even against big teams. And this was for sure big night for you guys. I can imagine after this game you were big stars in your city, in your village. Maybe you can tell something about the days after the big win.
What happened after this match?
Directly after the match, my phone exploded, of course, from friends, family, Instagram, everything. Me personally, I was 19 years old at the time. Playing against Ajax is on this age already nice, really, really nice, and I played very good, if I can say it like this. Also international. We got some Aufmerksamkeit, some attention, I think.
So how old are you at the moment?
Now I'm 20 years.
And at this match?
Back then I was 19.
Okay, so crazy. And then you got a message of Makram.
Yeah, not only Makram. After the game, I think 10, 15 agents called me or texted me on Instagram or WhatsApp, and I was looking at it like, yeah, what should I do with this? And yeah, I told them, yeah, if you have a club or you have an opportunity for me, let me know, and then we will discuss the details. And of course, in the agents, you have a lot of people that just they're talking a lot of crap, to be honest.
Yeah.
And Makram was one of the only persons that really got me some clubs. And yeah, from then on, we were talking about this. And we met it in Holland back then. And he told me, yeah, I have 2 clubs for you, Borussia Dortmund and Werder Bremen. And then, yeah, I don't know what happened in me, but I couldn't believe it at first. Of course, if you played 4th division in Holland and these big clubs want you, that's crazy, of course. And yeah, he explained the details. I can go on trial there for 1 week, both clubs, and then let's see. And yeah, so we did this. I went to Dortmund. I trained 1 week, one game I played, and yeah, I showed myself, and at the end, it was good enough to sign my first professional contract at Dortmund.
You trained with the first squad?
No, I trained with the second, the U23s, and yeah, there I showed myself. I played with the guys, and yeah, from then on, I signed my first contract.
Crazy how it works sometimes.
But when was the first contact with the first team?
I think like 3 months into the season or 2 months into the season, we have always international breaks, Länderspielpausen, they call it here.
Yeah.
And then, of course, a lot of BVB profis are with the international teams, and then they need some players to fill it up. And in the beginning, I was one of these players who could train there and show themselves.
Wow, amazing.
And
But you are left defender or right defender?
I'm striker.
Striker? Ey, warte, hast du falsche Info gegeben? Ich glaube, ich habe gedacht, sorry, okay, I was wrong, sorry.
No problem.
So you're a striker, but you were a striker all the time?
No, I started as a right back actually in
okay.
Holland when I was like 11, 12, 13 years old.
This I knew, okay.
Yeah, I played all my whole life midfield defender, and number 10 I prefer, to be honest. But this season they saw me as a striker, and now I'm performing there.
Of course, you're strong, you're tall. Perfect for German football.
Ja, especially dritte Liga ist
kämpfen,
körperlich.
Kämpfen, kratzen, spucken, was man kennt.
Marco, glaubst du kannst noch mithalten? Dritte Liga?
10 Minuten? Nein. Mithalten. Ja, da müsste ich aber wirklich nochmal eine gute Vorbereitung haben und absoluten Fokus auf den Fußball haben. Dann könnte ich mithalten, 100%. Aber es ist so eine Einstellungssache, Kopfsache, dass man da wieder alles unterordnen. Das Thema hatten wir aber.
Yeah. You have to know, Marco was a very technical player.
Yeah, between the lines.
Old and slow.
Oh.
Nah, come on. I was not so slow in my prime. But I was not that fast guy, of course, for the offensive player. But yeah, it was okay. But I preferred to play between. I was left winger, but more in the middle. So I had the left back who was running like crazy, and this was top for me with the playing style what we had, especially here in Bochum with holländische Trainer Gert-Jan Verbeek.
Ach so.
Maybe you know
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I know him.
Crazy coach, but for me amazing. And yeah, this was a big time for me, and that's why he said he thinks always I'm a slow football player, but I was not so slow like he think.
Yeah, you have to look him up.
Now it's okay.
But then you had your first match was in DFB-Pokal against Wolfsburg, I think.
Yes, I think 3-4 months after, we had a little period of were a lot of injured players at the first team at Dortmund, and yeah, the best player from the U23 can train with them. And I think I was like 2 months with the first team back then, and we trained every day, and I showed myself. I played good, and it was the first time that I was in the squad, and we went to Verlängerung, and then I got my first debut in the first team.
And nervous?
Yeah, of course. It was already a dream for me to play at Dortmund at first, in the second team. So if you can then play in the first team, it's crazy.
Yeah, you cannot compare this. For all respect, but third division, but for the first team with Borussia, I can imagine this was for you unbelievable.
Yeah, I remember. Like 1 year ago, I was on the beach in Greece, and I was watching the Champions League final, and I already know I was gonna sign for Dortmund, second team, U23, but I would have never expected to play in the first team this fast, and it's a big dream for me to come true.
And when your first moment at the Kabine?
Dressing room.
And at the dressing room, are they nice? Are they kind, or did they?
How was
ignore
Pascal
you?
Gross? He was good to.
Yeah, he was good to everyone. He's one of the most experienced players, I think, in the team, and he's like, how would I say, one of the most responsible players, Führungsspieler, I think also, and but also the other players were very nice. Donjon Mahler, for example, also from Holland, so that was easy for me.
Gesprochen.
Ja, genau. Und Felix Mecha, very, very kind. So it was easy to adapt for me back then, and it was really nice.
And it's like a dream, isn't it? So,
especially
at the moment.
first time.
Are you now professional, and do you think, or every time you go to the dressing room, you think, "Oh my God, what happened to my life?"
Now I adapt myself a little bit. Of course, it's kind of normal.
Yes.
For me, I'm trying to be focused and professional. And if you go there every day and look at the people for these big players, and am I good enough like this? I don't think with this mentality you will come really far. But the first time when I was there, of course, you look up to these big stars, and it was enjoying.
Of course,
basically.
in the beginning you have to show this respect, and you appreciate this everything, but at the end you want to play, and that is why your mindset is you go to the training session and show your best performance, and maybe we will see you in the next time on the pitch.
But how is the situation at the moment? You play for the second team, but you train with the first team, or you are always in the second team at the moment?
I play most of the games with the U23. Training is in Wechselbewegung, I would say. So sometimes with the first team, sometimes with the second team, but I think most of the times right now with the second team,
And did something change with the new coach, with Kovac, or?
Yeah, of course. The change of the coaches is impacted really big. I think, they are really different, and the coach came there to bring them up again, and he has his own ways, of course, and we have to respect that.
Yeah. Okay.
How was Nuri? Did you meet him also?
Yeah, of course. I trained a lot of times with him, and he was the one that believed in me and gave me my debut. So I'm really, really thankful for that. And it was a really nice trainer for me, and a good trainer also. And for me personally, when he was coach, it was a very difficult time for Dortmund. They have a lot of injured players, and for me personally, I don't think it was his fault that it was that Dortmund was in this little down period. But it happened, so it happened.
Yeah, you know how it works. At the end, the coach is responsible for this situation, and it's the first one to fire someone and to bring some changes. And now you have to say that with Robert Kovac, they show good results, and now we will see what happens for the future of Dortmund, because it's a big club, especially for this part of Germany, and it's not the most popular team for you, Nico, I think.
You have to know, I was a Dortmund fan when I was 5 or 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then my cousin took me to VfL Bochum Stadium, you know it? The best stadium in the world.
The world.
And then I was addicted of VfL Bochum, because for me, VfL Bochum is a very true club, very small club, and we are very emotional, I would say, and we don't have big wins, but when we win a game, and we don't have trophies or something like this, but when we win a game, it's like happiness.
Ekstase pur.
Ekstase pur in the whole city. And so what is your aim for the next years? So if you think Jordi in 5 years?
Good question. I hope to play Bundesliga at the time. For me personally, I have big goals to play Champions League, to maybe play in Premier League or La Liga or Serie A. But let's start with second Bundesliga, first Bundesliga would be really, really good. And I think I will get there in 5 years with the right mentality and a lot of hard work.
How is the connection to German football when you played in Netherlands? Do they watch German football, or was it more Premier League?
Yeah, I think they watch Bundesliga also. Premier League for sure, because it's the biggest competition in the world. But Bundesliga, from when I was young, it was my dream league to play in, because it's
Bundesliga.
Bundesliga, because it's a little bit close to home, and there are big clubs, and the level is crazy good.
I think the Bundesliga is nice because of the fans. If you compare it to the Premier League, there was one picture of Champions League half finals. I think Arsenal made a choreo. I don't know what it is in English, but this was a little bit funny, because if in Germany someone makes a choreo, it's crazy, and it's also crazy for a small club, and Arsenal is a big club, and this was a bit funny, I think. So I like the German fans.
Even we had last Saturday in Duisburg.
Yeah, okay.
They already made Aufstieg for the third division, and to make a big choreo, full stadium, 25,000, and we speak about fourth division. You know, this is crazy in Germany. I think that's why it's so popular, and so interessant for young players, or even for older players. But
So your situation at the moment is for Borussia Dortmund, the second team. You also play against the it's Abstieg, Alter, auf Englisch.
Relegation,
ja.
Heißt Abstieg Relegation?
Ja. Glaub mir.
Okay. How is the situation at your team at the moment?
Yeah, at the moment it's a little bit difficult. We have a game on Friday, 19 Uhr. I think it's Endspiel.
Alle
against
schauen.
Stuttgart, zweite Mannschaft.
Oh, yes.
At home? Or?
At home, yeah. Stadion Rote Erde.
You know, I'm from Mannheim, my hometown.
Ach so.
So that's why I support, of course, my Mannheimer Jungs.
Oh.
Yes, I know the situation. And you have a new coach.
Yeah.
No, Tulberg.
Today.
Yeah, today.
Actually.
Your first training today with Tulberg?
Yeah, I'm verletzt at the moment, so I cannot train. I will not play this season anymore.
Oh, okay.
But I hope they win and they stay up.
Of course.
And then we will see next season what we do.
Something serious with the injury, or?
No, I have Muskelfaserriss in the hintere Oberschenkel, and I'm already like 3-4 weeks in recovery, so I'm almost back. But
German football, my friend.
Yeah.
Nein, it's good. This year you can have injuries, but next season will be your season. Let's say like
But
this.
you will stay at Borussia Dortmund next season, or are you in?
At the moment, I'm happy with the club and the
Yeah.
situation. Of course, if there are some opportunities for me, we will think about this. But yeah, as I said, I'm happy at the moment for Dortmund, and I'm open for everything.
You have one more contract or two?
2 years more.
2 years more. Okay. Well, we'll see. We have May, so it's time for
Yeah, the transfer
pre-season.
period.
For
yeah.
it's until the end of August. So everything can happen. We will see.
But there are only 2 games left. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So and then Stuttgart and the last,
Saarbrücken, auswärts.
and they are on the third position.
Yeah,
so
I
they
think.
play for
Aufstieg. Yeah.
Aufstieg.
Okay.
Will be tough. Yeah.
Yeah, the third league is tough, but the second league is crazy.
Geisteskrank.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys,
Genau,
it's guys
super.
is krank. I looked at the
Tabelle?
and I think the 9th could be 3 points away from the relegation to go up in the first league.
It's really close. Yeah. Even the eighth
I think Karlsruhe is
place can or has a chance to go up. It's crazy. It's really close. I think only 3-4 points.
Yeah. So next year, I think the second league is always good.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, of course.
I think Köln and Hamburg will go up, and Bochum goes down, and then we have a good league with Arminia Bielefeld, Dynamo Dresden,
Saarbrücken eventuell.
and Arminia Bielefeld is also crazy in the DFB-Pokal. They are
Yeah,
in
what
the
they
final.
did this year is, I think they beat it 4 Bundesliga teams
Yes.
and in the final right now. So
Yeah.
But are they really so good? Also in the league?
they are good. I wouldn't say they are Bundesliga level, but
Yeah.
they are. Yeah, die sind schön gut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about money, because our podcast is called Kicken and Kohle. Kick and Cash, jetzt seit dieser
Ich
Folge.
glaube, nee, es wurde noch nicht angenommen. Nach unserem Englisch, glaube ich.
Was? Kick and Cash?
Ja, müssen wir die Zuschauer entscheiden lassen.
Also ohne Scheiß.
Es war aber alles spontan, nur dass ihr alle wisst.
Ja, wir wurden ja, also am Ende des Tages wussten wir ja noch gar nicht, dass wir heute Englisch reden müssen. Aber wir haben ja einen guten Mix. Aber wir haben ohne Scheiß, muss man sagen, so 80% Englisch bis jetzt geredet, oder?
Ja, es war okay.
Was sagst du, Jordi? Ist gut?
Kann man
Ja.
mitarbeiten, ist noch Luft nach oben.
Ja, genau.
Alles klar.
Ja, danke.
Let's
Ähm,
stay. Nein, nix.
How did the situation change with your money? Because if you play, when you played in the 4th league in Holland and then go to Borussia Dortmund, I think your salary changed also.
Yeah, a lot. I can tell you, I played for 100 euros in the month in the 4th league in Holland. So, and for the time, it was nice for me. I was studying psychology at the time, and I was just playing football for fun. So it was good, but yeah, the step to Profifußball is big, and in the money you see that too.
For how much again?
100 euro a month.
Really? Boah, it's ja less than my Baller League salary. Crazy.
It was my salary
Imagine.
in Hordel.
It's your Taschengeld.
Yeah, it's like in Germany we say Taschengeld. You know, like if your parents give you money, it's like
yeah,
Taschengeld.
yeah.
I don't know the English word. It's
Yeah.
keine Ahnung.
Back money.
And are you working with your money? Are you investing or?
At the moment, I'm just saving a little bit, but in the future, I wanna do some projects with my agent as well. Of course, he's the one advising me. My family advised me too, but I know he has Ahnung, and I will do that in the future too. Yeah,
Really
Yeah.
good. What's his name?
Makram, Naceur.
Makram, Bruder.
We have to talk again about Makram, because we were talking about Makram also in another episode, and when he was at the podcast, he told us he told the story about how he writes you, and it was like this, that he writes you the message like I saw your game against Ajax and I want to see you?
Yeah, actually, I think he saw my TikTok.
Yeah,
Because I posted a TikTok that went viral.
Of Jabba.
Yeah. Ich war in Jabba.
Yeah, and then he wrote me about this game and what I showed there, and from there we booked a termin and ein bisschen quatschen. Danach, ja, Geschichte.
Ja, kann man sagen. Direkt gute Gefühle gehabt.
But what was your first feeling about the message? You didn't think he's a bit crazy? Because if someone writes me like this and we're playing in the 4th league, and he said, okay.
Yeah, at the time I had like 1,000 followers. I was a nobody. And if a person has interest in you, you always want to know what's behind it. So he wrote me, and yeah, then he called me after, and we spoke a little bit, and yeah, I had a good feeling, to be honest. At first, yeah, how to say this? I don't know how to say it in English, but he has a appearance that is like a little bit Straße, Mafia, you know. And at first I was thinking, who's this guy texting me and looking Mafia? But I just gambled, and I thought, yeah, give him a chance. And at the end, he fully fulfilled everything.
Yeah,
man.
That's a story, I think, and no one believed it on TikTok, but now we have the result. So
Yeah. That's what the
crazy-
people thinking. When they
crazy
see
story.
someone who's looking a little bit different, you know, his own style, and yeah, but he brings this what he says before, and yeah, this was also with our episode with him was really special, and yeah, especially his video was going very viral. Yeah.
The most viral video
Yes.
on TikTok for us, we have to say again.
Yes, best regards to Makram. An dieser Stelle.
And you always have contact to your friends in Holland, and what did they say?
Yeah, they couldn't believe it at first, of course. From Hercules to Borussia Dortmund, that's never been showed, I think, and it's a step that's very difficult to make. And yeah, at first they didn't believe it, but at the end, yeah, they were very, very happy for me, and I think they wish me all the best.
And is it possible to go back to the Netherlands, or do you think you will stay in Germany?
That's a good question. I'm open for Holland as well, but I like it really here in Germany, to be honest. I like the football, and as you said before, the fan culture is crazy.
Yeah.
First league, second league, third league, and even fourth league sometimes are really, really big stadiums with fans singing all the time. So I just love to play this, and every time I'm coming out of the catacombe, we say in Holland, I don't know, I have goosebumps, and I'm just living my dream life.
Yeah, I think so. What's your favorite team in Holland?
I don't have a favorite, but I like a couple. PSV Eindhoven, FC Utrecht, Ajax, Twente,
And
Feyenoord.
your favorite player in general, so not only in Holland?
My favorite player is Jude Bellingham.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, from
But
You look like him a little bit.
a little bit, yeah.
but you played with him, no?
no,
It
no, he was
too
already
long ago.
gone.
Yeah. It was already 2 years ago
2 years, yeah.
when he went.
And
Okay.
Cristiano Ronaldo, not to forget.
Of the
So
goat.
you are
The
team
goat
Ronaldo, not
Yeah,
Messi.
Yeah, 100% Ronaldo.
You?
Difficult. From the playing style, Messi, but from the personality, Cristiano. And you?
Ronaldo.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry. Sorry. No, for me it's the same that you said, because I don't. No, fuck. Auf Englisch ist jetzt noch schwierig.
Deutsch auch.
Trink mal Wasser.
Ja, ich muss noch einen Schluck Wodka jetzt trinken, ey. Er ist schon, ohne Scheiß.
Ja, ich würde es auch gerade Mein
Du hast
T-Shirt ist nicht anders.
Du hast schon Tropfen. Weil es ist anstrengend, so die Wörter zu finden, weißt du? So, also, ich sag's jetzt eben auf Deutsch.
Ja, sag doch.
Ich finde das halt, ich gucke ja nicht nur auch auf das Spiel, so wie du das auch gerade gesagt hast, sondern ich gucke ja auch, was Ronaldo so neben dem Platz macht. Und der sagt halt gute Sachen halt, ne? Oder setzt auch um, ne? Weil der gesagt, natürlich schießt der nochmal 100 Freistöße nach dem Training. So, und das ist ja für mich nicht Talent, also Talent hat der natürlich auch riesig gehabt, aber der hat sich auch viel erarbeitet. So, und der hat auch gesagt, ne, ich habe keine Lust, jeden Tag ins Fitnessstudio zu gehen, aber hat es dann gemacht und das ist so, das kannst du ja auf alle Sachen im Leben übertragen. Das finde ich halt bei Ronaldo
100%.
geiler als bei Messi,
Ja.
weil ich glaube, Messi hat mehr Talent, so, aber ich glaube, ist jetzt vermessen, das zu sagen, aber ich glaube, Ronaldo hat schon mehr dafür getan. Also musste
Ja,
mehr dafür tun.
100%. Ich glaube, einstellungstechnisch, egal ob es Sportler ist oder ich glaube im Berufsleben oder generell Lebenseinstellung, ist Ronaldo einfach ein krasses Vorbild. Vielleicht ist es manchmal zu krass, weil das ist ja auch manchmal so robotermäßig denkend.
Ja.
Aber man sieht halt seinen Erfolg, gibt ihm absolut recht und es ist halt schon wirklich erstaunlich, wie man sich noch in diesem Alter noch so einen Hunger haben kann auf Erfolg. Respekt. Deswegen, wie gesagt, Persönlichkeit, Fußballpersönlichkeit, für mich Ronaldo ganz klar, weil er auch in verschiedenen Vereinen gespielt hat, in verschiedenen Ländern. Aber halt Messi ist natürlich der, wo so halt gerade so, wenn man so Dribbling mag, okay, Cristiano früher war auch krasser Dribbler bei Man-U-Zeiten, aber so dieses, ja, einfach so 4, 5 Spieler umdribbeln, dann so einen tödlichen Pass spielen oder dann selber das Tor verwerten. Das war dann schon Messi nochmal halt krasser, wie Maradona so halt.
Ja.
Ne? Deswegen, ja, beide krass, was sollen wir sagen?
Ja, ich finde das gerade irgendwie so geil. Kennt ihr das? Letzter Satz ist auf Deutsch. Dann, aber kennt ihr das, wenn man so irgendwie so Läufe machen muss? So anstrengende, so 3, 4 anstrengende. Und jetzt hast du mal eine Runde so auslaufen. So fühle ich mich gerade. So, jetzt geht's wieder, jetzt geht's wieder rein.
So kurz Regeneration, ne?
Und jetzt
geht's wieder.
Jetzt
No,
sagt der Trainer so, okay, come on.
Nochmal Berg hoch, komm, einmal.
So, besides of your crazy story, what was your, in general, craziest moment of your career? Funniest moment, maybe in the dressing room, or do you have a story, a crazy story?
That's a difficult one. Yeah, I would say the game against Ajax is for me personally the biggest achievement I ever made, or maybe now not, but that's the start of my career, but a funny story.
Or who's the funniest
the
guy
funniest guy?
you played with?
Or maybe who's the funnest guy at the moment in the dressing room?
I would say Julian Hetwer oder Rodney Longoyombo.
Kennst du, oder? Nein, joke.
Never heard. But he's playing at your team at the moment.
Ja.
But Felix Metscher ist auch lustig.
Der Felix Bruder.
But spielt er von Anfang an? Nee, ne?
Ja,
Ja,
now
doch.
he's again in shape. He was injured. He was missing, I don't know, a few months. He had a big injury, I think. But now he's getting in shape and he's a really good player.
Yeah.
And
Really important. Yeah,
And do you think Borussia Dortmund will go to the Champions League next year? Or is it?
I hope so, of
Yeah.
course. I think they have 2 Spiele
Yes.
gegen Leverkusen und Kiel, glaube ich.
Ja.
Yes.
Und ja,
Du sprichst gut Deutsch.
Ja,
Ja,
wir switchen jetzt auf Deutsch.
Ja.
Okay.
Jetzt musst du mal
Jetzt
durch.
musst du mal.
Wir schwitzen schon.
ja, ich glaube, wenn die gegen Leverkusen gewinnen, schaffen die das, ja.
Ja, schon krass, ne? Also in dieser Saison, ich meine, vor 4, 5 Wochen waren die halt noch,
Waren weg.
also wirklich weg. Und
Ja, wirklich weg.
also kann man sagen, wie bewertest du das, Terra, mit Kovac? Also
Ja,
weil am Anfang hätte man ja gedacht, das wäre überhaupt nicht der richtige Trainer.
ja, wie es halt immer so ist, am Anfang wird viel gesprochen. Ich glaube, waren so, ja, die Leute, die Experten, sogenannten, eher negativ gestimmt, sage ich mal. Aber man muss sagen, ich glaube, Robert macht, ja, Robert, mein Bruder, weiß ich, Robert macht sehr gute Arbeit. Also ich glaube, die Mannschaft hat sich sehr, sehr gut stabilisiert, spielen sehr, sehr guten Fußball. erzielen halt am Ende des Tages, was am wichtigsten ist, sehr, sehr gute Ergebnisse. Und ja, macht einen sehr, sehr guten Eindruck. Ich muss sagen, was mir halt auch aufgefallen ist und was ich positiv fand, wie er halt die Spieler, die Mannschaft geschützt hat und auch jedes Mal, also wenn wir zum Beispiel nennen wie Julian Brandt, was der alles abbekommen hat, aber er stand absolut hinter ihm und ja, da sieht man einfach, wie wichtig auch das Vertrauen ist vom Trainer und egal wie es dann läuft und jeder Spieler kann man auch mal so eine krasse Durststrecke haben. Und ja, jetzt sieht man auch ihn wieder besser in Form, ist viel aktiver und die ganze Mannschaft hat, ja, wie die Fußball spielen, wie die attackieren. Das ist so auch mehr, sage ich mal, Borussia-Style als vielleicht auch davor, meiner Meinung nach.
With Tulbach, there was one moment against
Heidenheim.
Heidenheim. Was a bit crazy.
He celebrated with the friends like they win the Champions League, right?
Yeah.
It was this one?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Would you say to this situation?
Ja, lustig.
Ja.
Aber ja, du siehst die Emotionen bei ihm, das kommt raus auf einen Moment und ja, ich gönne ihm das Beste und auch bei der ersten Mannschaft hat er gutes Arbeit geliefert.
Ja.
Ich finde das ja irgendwie sogar geil, ne? Also klar ist das ja so für viele Außenstehende dann so lustig, teilweise haben die ja auch geschrieben peinlich oder sonst irgendwas, wobei man weiß ja auch nie, was da hintersteckte, ne? Warum er das sich so gefreut hat, aber am Ende sind es Emotionen, macht ja auch von Mainz der Trainer immer
Vorm Spiel auch.
Vorm Spiel?
Ja, also vorm Spiel irgendwas hat er auch was mit den Fans.
Wer ist der nochmal?
Scheiße, wir sind so schlecht vorbereitet immer.
Der wurde Trainer des Jahres in Dänemark. Trainer, do you know the name of the coach of Mainz 05? Ach, scheiße, ey. Fußball-Podcast und wieder gar keine Ahnung.
Ja, Mann.
Haben wir hier. Aber der geht ja vorm Spiel immer zu den Fans. Und hast du das noch nie gesehen und heizt die ein? So richtig krass.
Ja.
Also was wird man da als Spieler so denken? Finden die Spieler das geil oder denken sich, oh Gott? Bo Henriksen. Scheiße, peinlich. Ich hatte es auf der Zunge.
Wie denkt man es als Spieler? Ich glaube, solange irgendwas läuft,
Das ist geil, ne?
dann tust du immer alles so ins Positive ziehen.
Wie bei
weißt du?
Peter, mit
Genau,
dem Tanzen.
ja. Aber auch so im Fußball ist so krass, auch mit Aberglaube. Also wenn zum Beispiel auch die Trainer sind auch krass so, wenn die Abschlusstraining irgendeine Trainingsform hatten und dann war das Spiel erfolgreich, dann ist oft so, ey, müssen wir wieder machen. Und so mit auch so Trainingsform oder, keine Ahnung, irgendwelche Spielform oder Trainingsuhrzeiten, das ist immer so. Und Spieler sind auch so. Man sieht ja viele Spieler, wenn die einlaufen, jeder hat so seinen eigenen, keine Ahnung, so mit einem Bein, küsst nochmal seine Hand oder betet. Es ist wichtig, manchmal an Sachen zu glauben, was so irgendwie einen vielleicht so in etwas Glück bringt. Und so ist es auch bei dem.
Ja. Wie bereitest du dich aufs Spiel vor? How is your preparation before the match?
Ja, ich mache auch, glaube ich, so immer die gleiche Sachen, die gleiche Schienbeinschema. Und ja, auch wenn ich das auf dem Platz laufe, immer so ein bisschen bete und ja, sowas.
Und vorm Spiel grundsätzlich, also machst du irgendwie was Außergewöhnliches, also so was so Ernährung oder sowas angeht? Also wie ist so ein Tag bei dir, wenn das Spiel jetzt irgendwie mittags ist? Wie geht's dann los? Gehst du besonders früh schlafen oder?
Nein, normal. Ja, einen Tag vor Spiel esse ich so ein bisschen mehr extra Carbs und danach gehen wir meistens zum Club und essen wir da nochmal und dann fahren wir ins Stadion und ja, spielen wir.
Aber ich schlafe zu Hause.
Ja.
Ja.
Oder manchmal gehen wir ins Teamhotel, aber das ist meistens, wenn wir abends spielen.
Ach so, ja, Tageshotel, ja. Okay.
Und was war der größte Unterschied jetzt zu einem Spiel bei der zweiten Mannschaft und als du dann bei den Profis warst? Also was sind da die größten Unterschiede?
Ja, bei uns in U23 ist schon gut alles, aber bei den Profis ist das unglaublich. Essen ist gut, Chefkoks, ja, die machen alles für uns. Gutes Essen, gutes Bett, gutes Hotel und dann, ja, Ja, ganz professionell.
Ja klar, was Verpflegung anbetrifft, kann man das gar nicht.
Gar kein
vergleichen.
Vergleich,
Das ist
aber
ja-
die zweite Mannschaft macht ja auch schon viel.
Ja,
wahrscheinlich,
auf
ne?
jeden Fall. Von Dortmund bestimmt.
Aber hast du nicht auch Angst, dass das mal irgendwie, weil ich meine, jetzt hast du ja das Beste der Besten gesehen, aber hast du dann manchmal Angst und denkst so, boah, scheiße, das kriege ich vielleicht nicht wieder? Oder motiviert dich das, dass du sagst, okay, das will ich wieder haben und deswegen gibst du nochmal extra Gas?
Ja, genau, das motiviert mir immer mehr. Und ja, ich versuche immer bodenständig zu bleiben und von jedes Moment, das ich bekomme, zu genießen und ja, so ein bisschen.
Cool. Also ich meine, ist schon krass, also krasse Story, vor allem der Weg. Aber so mittlerweile realisiert man das, ne? Also wo du jetzt gerade bist und ja, mit Sicherheit 3. Liga, 2. Liga und dann irgendwann
Hoffentlich 1. Liga.
und dann
So.
wollte ich gerade sagen.
So sieht's aus.
Ne?
Makram hat bestimmt schon gute Pläne.
Das Ruhrstadion ist ja nicht weit. Ne? Okay, cool.
Mega.
Also ich bin komplett.
Ich bin nass, du bist auch nass? Oder geht?
Ja, ich
hab auch einen
bin
Pulli.
gespannt. Ich bin gespannt, ob wir jetzt nur noch auf Englisch die Folgen machen.
Ich freue mich auf die Kommentare.
Ja, das wird legendär. Jordi, vielen, vielen Dank, dass du da warst. Viel Erfolg.
Danke für die Einladung.
Für die Spiele, für deine Zukunft. Und ja, wir sind ganz gespannt, was da noch passiert.
I would say good kick.
Ja, und gute Rendite. Danke.
Thank
Ciao,
you
ciao.
very much.
Dankeschön.